Welcome, Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So today's video is the collective reading for the week of October 5th through 11th of 2025. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the collective for that week coming up, or I guess this week coming up. And as always, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. It might resonate with you, it might not, or maybe certain parts of it might resonate, it might not. But my intention is for the whole collective. And as always, please hit the like button so that this video will go out to people who need to see the information. They will be, because if you're drawn to a video, that means that you were meant to see that information, that there's something in there for you that you need to hear. And hit the subscribe button so you get future videos I put out. Because this collective reading I do every Saturday for the upcoming week. So I have to apologize to you all for my voice. I have been kind of sick for the last couple days with it started out like allergy symptoms and then, stuffy head, runny nose. So and it's affecting my voice. So hopefully I'll get through the readings okay. So I'm hoping that I don't start coughing. I've got my little tea next to me here. Might have to take some sips, but it's like I go through this every spring and every fall when the weather starts to change. All right, so what is going to be the energy for the collective for the week of October 5th through the 11th, 2025? What is going to be the energy for the collective for the week of October 5th through the 11th, 2025? Something. All right, one more. It's the energy for the collective. All right. October 5th through the 11th, 2025. Something must have happened in September with energy because I've been last couple readings I've been keeping to try to say September instead of October. So once again, I hope you can hear me okay. I know my voice is kind of messed up, but I think we can get through the video, so I'll do my best. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Lovers, Three of Wands, and the Justice card. So going into the week, we have been, it's like it's either already happening or it's coming in for you. There's a new beginning coming in. Now, it might already be in the process, and it's water energy, so it might not be moving real fast because it's cups, but it could be like it's starting to come in and maybe it's coming in phases and it's not all the way in yet. But this new beginning, and it could, new beginning in love could be very well, that could be the case, coming in for you. And like I said, it's already started or it's on its way. It just depends on where you are in the energy. For some people, it might have already come in. For others, it's coming in. So that's where you are going into the week of October 5th. So that's really great. I mean, that's a good card to start off a reading with, is the Ace of Cups. And it could be a beginning in love. It could be a beginning in love of something that you do. So it could be like you're starting a job in a career that you love, or it could be relationships like family relationships, a new beginning in a family relationship with someone you love or with your children or something like that. But it also could be a romantic love as well with a significant other. So in your current energy, you're definitely, and I feel like it's carrying in from this Ace of Cups. It's carrying in from this new beginning in love. But you're in a good place. And this is kind of like coming to the end of a journey. And I always feel every time I see this card, it kind of reminds me of like wedding or celebration because you've got the two, it's like a little archway up here, and then you've got the four wands, and then you've got people, dancing and celebrating right there. So it could be, it always reminds me of a wedding, but it could be, I'm hearing twin flame. So it could be, and sometimes this card can mean twin flames too, or some readers see it that way. But it could be a new beginning in love with your twin flame if you are a twin flame, because the twin flames are being activated and they're coming in. And of course, as a twin flame, not everyone's going to come in together. It's like it just depends on where they are in the energy because they have to be in alignment with each other to come into physical union. But I feel like with the energy going on with the planet right now and how we are rising up as a planet with our vibration and frequency, there's going to be a lot more twin flames coming together if they haven't already come together. So it could very well be a new beginning in the love with a twin flame. And it's going to be like building. You see how they're like working together. There's a builder right here. He's got all his little tools right here. But it's like you're building a new foundation, whether it's with a twin flame or somebody else. You're building a new foundation for a new relationship with this person. And I do feel like it's someone from your past, and I'll get to that in a minute. But you're building a new foundation and you're working together. It's like there's going to be teamwork this time in the relationship. And I'm hearing this time. So I get the sense that you might have been with this person in the past if it's a romantic relationship and things kind of fizzled out and it didn't work out for whatever the reason. But this time coming together, it's going to be different. You're going to, it's going to be teamwork. You're going to work on a strong foundation and it's going to have it's going to be a better new beginning than what happened in the past. And if you're dealing with like a family member or friend, and it's a new beginning with them, it's the same thing. It's like kind of letting the past go and forgiving each other is what I'm hearing. Forgiving each other. I'm seeing people hug each other, forgiving each other and moving forward with teamwork and building a strong foundation of a relationship with that person. But it's definitely somebody from your past, or it could be somebody you've known for a long time. So if it's like a family member, it's somebody you've had a relationship with your whole life. Or it could be a friend that you've known for a very long time. But I'm feeling like if it is a romantic relationship, it's somebody that you had a relationship with in the past, or maybe like a semi relationship. Maybe you went on a few dates and it didn't go anywhere, and it just kind of fizzled out. And now they're coming back around for like a new beginning. And if it's a twin flame, it could be somebody that you had sort of a relationship with in the past and you have been in separation for a long time with this person. And I'm hearing a long time, been in separation for a long time. And now, you're coming together. So these are the cards I have for the collective, for the current energy, are these cards right here. So these are some good cards. These are some good solid cards, positive, teamwork, working together, strong foundation. There's that nostalgia element to it, somebody from your past that you probably had a past relationship with or knew for a long time. But it's like you're coming to what you want in the current energy. That was all current energy. So what you want with this person is this. You want to, have this type of coming to the end of a journey, like the new beginning, a new beginning in love, but you're looking for this. And it could be, maybe you are looking to get married to this person or some form of commitment. And it could be taking the relationship to that level. Like that's what you want, that's what you're looking for. It doesn't have to necessarily be marriage. It could be you're just looking for that type of commitment or that like a higher level of commitment. And I feel like spiritual, I'm hearing the word spiritual. You're looking for, it's like you want a spiritual connection with this person, not just a um a 3D connection, like the worldly connection. You're looking for more than that. You're looking for a type of relationship where you have spiritual alignment with this person. So really good cards, and that's all current energy. So that means it's like happening now. It's like happening right now. And it might not be happening for you quite yet, but it's coming in starting that week. And what's interesting is I remember in some of the past videos I did, I believe it was in September, early September, I kept talking about the heart chakra opening up globally. Like everybody's going to be opening up their heart chakra. The energy is going to help push us to open up and be more into our heart and more into our unconditional, sorry, more into unconditional love. But I felt that through a couple readings, that was a really strong premise of the reading. So that could be the reason why that was kicking in at that time. Our heart chakra was, being influenced to open and going into that unconditional love because it's time to come back into reunion with this person. It's time, in order to get this, we have to open our heart and forgive, things from the past and, let the past go and have that unconditional love and, be willing to have that teamwork and work together and build that strong foundation. So it's like, I'm feeling you had to open, what I'm hearing is you had to open your heart first and you had to be willing to forgive and move past the past and move forward. And I feel like that struggling to forgive and maybe being in lower vibrational energy with this person or feeling that way towards this person has kind of been blocking this new beginning from coming in because you weren't quite ready for that new beginning because you have to learn to let go of that, of the any hard feelings or any negative feelings you might have had. You had to get in touch with your heart and follow your heart. And I feel like following your heart is going to be a big theme globally over like the next couple years. People are going to be they're not going to care about societal's rules or fake, I call them fake rules that society puts us on us or expectations. They're going to be making decisions on what's in their heart, what they feel drawn to do through their heart. And that's how people are going to start making decisions and moving forward. And that has everything to do with that heart chakra opening up. Excuse me, let me get a drink. Okay, so in the near future, we have the Lover's card. And it's like this coming together. And one thing about this card, it can have different meanings depending on what's around it. But I feel like this person that I'm talking about from your past that's coming back in, there was a lot of intense chemistry with this person, a lot of attraction, a lot of intense chemistry. It's like you guys were just drawn to each other. And that's why I'm really getting, once again, I'm hearing twin flame in my head. So this could very well be a twin flame reading because there was this strong energetic connection that you had with this person. And even though it didn't go anywhere in the past because the timing wasn't right, it's like that energy was still there. That connection was still there, even though you weren't together with this person. But it was like a really strong connection and, a lot of strong chemistry. And you were very much in alignment with this person energetically. Like you were just really drawn to this person. But I feel like that is going to continue, that energy that you have with this person in the near future. You're going to feel that again. Like, say, maybe I'm just going to say let's just assume, like, let's just hypothetically say it's a twin flame reading. But like maybe you have been in separation with this person for quite some time, maybe even many, many years. And even though you haven't physically been in contact or next, or seeing each other or anything like that in the physical world, there was always that strong energetic pull, but in the near future, you're going to come back together into like a physical union and you're going to be able to actually experience that strong energetic connection in the physical world in the near future as you come together in union. And I feel like, I'm sorry, excuse me. I feel like the divine is really trying to help you come back together, especially if you're twin flames, because you're needed for the planet. So you're needed to help the ascension of the planet with your energy. So the divine is trying to really bring you together. Now, if you're not a twin flame or in that type of situation, it could be, the divine's trying to bring you back together with, children or relatives or a friend that you had a really strong connection with in the past. I'm not talking romantic, but a very strong, energetic connection to. And that you just were like two peas in the pod. And I'm seeing two peas literally in the pod. So you had that close connection with this person. And it's like it's coming back around, and the universe is helping to bring that connection back together. Like it's time now for y'all to come back together. And the advice I have from the universe is these two cards. So I've got, right, the Three of Wands and the Justice. So I feel like what I'm getting with the Justice is, if there were, some hard things that happened between you and this person in the past, you broke up, there was hard feelings, maybe things were said that weren't nice, wasn't good. There's going to be justice coming in, for things that have happened in the past, but like not justice like negative karma. What I mean is, like, there's going to be justice, like, I'm hearing communication and apologies and forgiveness. It's like the universe is going to push you back together with this person, but there's going to be justice served for things that happened in the past. So it's like a sense of forgiving each other, a sense of communication and letting go of the past, and using your heart chakra to bring the relationship back together. But there will be a sense of justice. And what I'm hearing is the word apology. So maybe this person really hurt you in the past, and, this devastated you, gave you heartbreak. It's like they're going to be apologizing. And that's going to be a sense of justice that's being delivered to help move the situation forward. Because you can't go into this building a foundation with this person and doing teamwork if you still have, those hard feelings towards each other. There has to be a level of justice. And I keep hearing the word apology. So they could very well be coming in with an apology. And if you're, then you might be the one that needs to apologize to them. So you might be saying the apology, or you might be getting it, but it could go either way with the energy. But there's definitely going to be a sense of apologies, communicating, having a heart to heart talk, letting the truth come out so that you can move forward into building that new foundation together. Because you're going to have to do that, to let go of those past hard feelings, to let go of everything that happened in the past, tap into your heart chakra. You're going to have to be able to do that and follow your heart to be able to move forward with this person and to rebuild that foundation. And it's going to be a journey. It's like, if you see, he's getting ready to travel and he's got one step forward. So it's like he's taking a step into unknown territory. He's taking a step into a journey. And that's going to be kind of like what you're doing with this relationship. So this is going to be new, because you're kind of rebuilding the foundation. This is going to be totally new and different from what you experienced with this person in the past. And so the universe is bringing you together to basically, have that justice moment, work through anything that happened in the past, bring you together so that you can have this Four of Wands type relationship, and be dancing and celebrating and be together. But it is going to be a new beginning in love, but it's going to be a journey. It's going to be like baby steps, and it's like kind of, and I'm hearing take your time, and I'm seeing somebody like a little baby. I'm seeing a baby taking baby steps, like when the baby's first learning how to walk, and they're like really slow and they're very deliberate with each step. That's what I'm hearing, is like, take baby steps, be patient, don't rush back into this relationship. Let things come back together naturally and organically, but it is going to grow, and it is going to end up being a wonderful new beginning in love. But you just have to, let it like organically develop. Don't try to force it to go faster than it should, because you have a lot of stuff to work through from the past. But also, it is going to be a totally different scenario than what you experienced with this person before. So, however the relationship was in the past, this time with this new beginning, it's going to be totally different. Totally different. It's going to be a totally different relationship. So you are going to take baby steps. And I feel like you are going to be very cautious and deliberate in those steps, but it is going to be a new journey for you. It's going to be a new journey, but I feel like it's going to be happy. I'm like seeing people like at a party dancing and celebrating. It's like you're going to be happy about this second, like this new beginning, the second chance with this person. And it's going to end up being a very good thing for you. very good new beginning of love, and it's going to bring in this type of Four of Wands, end of a journey, type of energy. But it is going into the unknown. You have to be willing to take those baby steps and work through it and be very deliberate in each step of this relationship and kind of be deliberate. But you are you're starting, this is totally new. This is, you haven't been in a relationship like this before with this person. So it's kind of like a new journey but it's kind of a journey of the unknown, but you're excited about it. Definitely excited, because there's that chemistry, that energy with this person. And I definitely get the sense that you're excited to be back together with them and that you're excited for this second chance. And it's really cool about the divine helping. So it's like the time was right for the divine to kind of push you both back together, and it was time to like move on from the past and come back together. So, excuse me. I'm so sorry. So, thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, it's a very good reading, very strong reading. So, it looks going into week of October 5th. It looks like we got some good stuff coming in, probably starting this week for everybody. So, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.